Tyson Sanders is the first encounter for Rank 4 Brawlers Guild. Although he just walks around throwing chickens on the ground, the fight can be tricky because the chickens have different abilities that need to be taken into account. For a Rank 4 fight, the DPS requirement is very low, but dealing with a large amount of chickens by the end of the fight can be tricky. Electro chickens summon void zones that need to be avoided. Explosive chickens will explode and deal intense amount of damage to those around them. Well-fed chickens will follow you around and deal more damage the longer they are left alive. I have found that this fight is easiest to complete by kiting well-fed chickens and relying on cleave damage to kill them, while avoiding getting close to the explosive chickens and avoiding the void zones from the electro chickens. Nibbleh, the second boss fight for this tier, will most likely be the most difficult encounter you have faced and will face for some time. He spawns in a corner and as he moves, leaves behind a pool of acid. If he stands in this acid, he gains a significant buff to damage reduction, and an increase in size. The increase in size means that it's easier for him to take additional ticks from his acid and things can get out of hand pretty quickly. To succeed, you will need to kite Nibbleh around the room, making turns so that he does not stop. If he stops, he will start taking ticks and things will go south quickly. Kite him around the room while dodging any acid spit puddles he may have laid along the way. Although this is a fairly easy DPS race, it is difficult to hit the enrage timer before running out of space. If he gains any stacks too early, it will most likely end in a wipe. The third encounter is a mage named Dominika the Illusionist. She deals very low damage, but every time she is hit, she summons a clone of herself that has very low health and deals significantly more damage. To manage this fight, get the illusions down as quickly as possible while sustaining damage on the mage. Make sure to position yourself so that AoE abilities hit as many illusions as possible. This fight will be very easy for classes with spammable cleaves. The last encounter for Rank 4 Brawlers Guild is Meatball. For the duration of the fight, Meatball will spawn small purple orbs on the ground as you damage him. Every time you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage increase buff. If you walk over one, you get a buff that heals you and gives you a stacking damage incre You will want to DPS without blowing any cooldowns until you reach somewhere between 30 and 60 stacks. When you're comfortable with your damage buff, blow all DPS cooldowns and down the boss. Remember to check out the rest of the Brawlers Guild walkthroughs. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.